Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a quick 30-minute energizing flow to get you going for your day, since a lot of us are in quarantine at home. So this will really rev us up. We'll sweat a little bit and then we'll bring it down just a notch and do some nice light stretching at the end. So let's go ahead and begin at the top of the mat. Big toes touching, slight part in the heels. Go ahead, bring the hands by your side, draw your shoulders up and down the back. Just taking a few breaths here. This would also be a good time to set an intention for your practice. Let's take a nice big inhale and sigh it out. So let's begin. Let's go ahead and inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back into that imaginary chair right away, taking chair pose. So avoid sticking out the bum, slight tuck of the tailbone under, send the heels back and the weight back into the heels. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands to prayer. From here, we're going to twist. So keeping your thumb towards your sternum the whole time. Inhale and exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center and exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, exhale. Really using the obliques to twist. Keeping the engagement in the legs. We'll do one more each side. Come back through center, find your chair pose. So readjust arms and elbows by the ears if you can. If you cannot, always coming into cactus arms. Nice deep breaths. Really firing up through the legs. Squeeze the glutes for 3, 2, nice long spine, and 1. Coming to stand. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a flat back, and exhale, step your left foot back, right foot back, plank pose. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees to the mat and set yourself up in a tabletop position. So from your tabletop position, shoulders are stacked in line with your wrists, knees are in line with your hips. Taking a few cat-cow. Inhale, belly drops, chin lifts. And exhale to round. Inhale. And exhale. With your breath. Last one. And exhale. So finding a neutral tabletop spine, you're going to extend your right leg back. Make sure your hip is in line with your knee and your shoulders are still in line with your wrists. Inhale your right leg to lift. Just hold it here. Avoid sagging in the belly and sticking out the left hip. Zip everything in through the midline for 3, 2, and 1. From here, you're going to lead with the chest, chaturanga arms, dip low, and rise for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shimmy out through the hips. And we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So find that neutral tabletop. Readjust the arms and the knees, hips, And extend the left leg back. Nice tall spine for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and take those dips. So lead with the chest, leg stays lifted, and dip. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shimmy out through the hips. Let's go ahead. You can bring the big toes to touch. Take the knees wide or closed, up to you, and take a brief child's pose or sit back onto your heels. Let's go ahead, find your tabletop position again, tuck your toes under, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Left and right. This might be your first downward dog of the day, so really getting into all of those areas, through the feet, the calves, the back of the hamstrings, the chest. Let the head go. Let's go ahead. Bring the left foot a little bit closer towards the center of the mat and inhale the right leg to lift. Bend the knee and open up the hip. So just making sure you're not sinking into your left shoulder blade. Everything is nice and centered. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. You're going to bring that right knee down, bend the left knee, step the right foot in between the palms, and bring the left knee to the mat. Inhale, arms up. So you really want to notice if you're just kind of hanging out here, everything should be nice and active. So really pull that right heel towards your left kneecap. Reach up through your fingertips. 3, 2, left toes that are tucked under, hover the left knee, double bent knee lunge for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and straighten that back leg, just finding yourself in a nice crescent lunge. So you're on the ball of the left foot, bending generously through that right knee. Bring your hands to prayer, reach up through your fingertips, and gently lean back. One more breath. Exhale, come back up. Windmill your hands down and step back, plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. So prepping for the other side, bring the right foot a little bit closer to the center of the mat and inhale the left leg to lift. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Notice what the right shoulder is doing. For 3, 2, and 1. Come up high into the right tippy toes. Bring the left knee in and step the left foot in between the palms. Right knee to the floor. Inhale, arms up. Nice and active here. Everything is nice and engaged. Avoid it sticking out the tailbone. One more breath. Make sure that the right toes are tucked under. Hover the right knee. For 3, really reach up. The knee is almost kissing the mat. 2. And 1. Go ahead and just straighten that left leg, or sorry, the right leg. Reach up, find length. Really feel the stretch there in the right hip flexor. Bring your hands to prayer. Find length and lean back. Inhale. Exhale, come back up. Windmill your hands down. Step back. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Drop to the knees. Sit back onto your heels. With your toes tucked under. For a brief moment of stillness. Opening the eyes, continuing with the same energy that we're continuing to build. Find your downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to lift. Bend your knee and step the foot through in between the palms. Right away, warrior 1. Left foot is at a 45 degree. Really find your base here. From here, we're going to go ahead and open up warrior 2. So keep the bend in that right knee. Oftentimes, we back off of the right knee. Really find your edge. Here for 3 breaths. For 3, 2. Left arm down the left leg. Inhale, right arm up. Gaze towards your left foot. 3. Always breathing. 2. And 1. Right elbow comes onto that right knee. Reach your left fingertips towards the front of the room. Nice long lines. Left glute, left thigh should be burning. 1 more breath, inhale. And exhale. Go ahead, bring the left hand down. Right hand, frame the front foot. Step back. Your option, vinyasa, or find right away your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee, step the foot through. Right away, warrior 1. Inhale, arms up. Let's go ahead, open up, warrior 2. Keep the bend in the left knee. Nice strong warriors. Last 2. Last 1. Right hand down the back leg. Inhale, left arm lifts up. Gaze towards your left foot. Keep the bend in the left knee. 3, 2. Come on up. Left elbow, left knee. Right arm up and over. Avoid collapsing into the left shoulder. Find length and space. Last 3, 2, and 1. Windmill your hands down. Frame the front foot. Step back. Lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Drop to the knees. Sit back onto your heels with your toes tucked or untucked, up to you, for a few moments of stillness. We're going to go ahead and find our way back to that downward facing dog. From this downward facing dog, we're going to go ahead and walk our feet up to meet our hands. So let's go ahead, as slow as you can go. Walk all the way up. Once at the top, just slightly bend the knees, let the head hang heavy. You can nod your head yes and no. Sway from side to side, or make fists. Place them in your elbows. Bring your fingertips to the floor. Heel toe your feet so that your big toes are touching and there's a slight part in your heels. You're going to sit your weight back into your heels, bend the knees. We're going to come into the position we started in, which is chair pose. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back into your imaginary chair. This time we are going to hook the elbow, so bring your hands to prayer. You're going to take the right elbow and hook it across the left knee, left thigh. Bring your hands to prayer. Push so much so into your palms that you bring your thumb to reach your sternum. And gaze up for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, other side. Hands to prayer. Push into your palms for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chair pose, and exhale, forward fold. Really enjoying this nice stretch, nice release. From here, we're slowly going to come to stand, vertebra by vertebra. Head, neck, and shoulders come up last. So let's go ahead from here. Ground down through your left big toe. And really try to find an equal amount of weight and space in that left foot. Bring your right foot either at your left ankle, above the knee, or higher up, more towards the inner thigh, inner groin. Bring your hands to prayer. Thinking about opening the knee towards the back for 3. Express your tree. 2. And 1. Go ahead. Draw that right knee towards you. Flex the foot. Bend the left knee. Tilt your torso forward, arms out wide. Warrior 3 with airplane arms. So try not to dip the chest lower than the hips. Think of a cobra chest here for 3, 2. Begin to bend the left knee, bend the right knee back up and in towards the chest. You're going to kick your right leg out in front of you for 3, 2, and 1. Give it a little shake. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So let's go ahead, ground down through the right big toe this time, and find your foot placement on the other side. Bringing your hands to prayer, nice tall spine. Feeling free to express your tree. Go ahead, draw the left knee up and in towards the chest, flex the foot, bend the right knee, tilt the torso forward. Warrior 3 with airplane arms. 3, nice deep breaths. 2, and 1. Come on back up. Extend the left leg out in front of you for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and give it a shake. Big toes to touch, slight part in the heels. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold forward. So you're going to plant your hands down by your side and step or hop back, whichever one is most comfortable for you. Holding it here. Again, for 3. Nice and tight. Everything's nice and taut. 2. And 1. Lower chaturanga all the way onto your belly. So with your toes untucked, toenails are pressing into the mat. You're going to bring your hands by your side. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and down the back. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Lift the palms. Hover the feet. Think about gluing or drawing the elbows in towards one another for 3, 2, and 1. Stack your palms and let the forehead rest. You can shimmy out your hips from side to side. Let's go ahead from here. You're going to bend the right knee. Bring the right knee in line with your hip. Make sure that your right foot is flexed. Come up onto your forearms. You can bring your hands to prayer or palms flat on the mat. You want to think about drawing your elbows towards your hips. This is going to help open up your chest. And then you're thinking about drawing your right knee down and away for 3, 2, and 1. From here, keeping your hands where they are, you're just going to tuck your left toes under. You might need to readjust your elbows. Tuck your toes under, pick up your right knee, step back, plank pose for 3, 2, and 1. Set the knees and the hips back down. Same thing on the other side. Bend the left knee. Left knee is in line with the left hip. Come up onto your palms, onto your forearms. Pull the elbows back. Push down into your left knee and away. Nice deep breaths. And just like we did on the other side, go ahead and tuck the right toes under. This time I'm going to bring my hands to prayer. Pick up your right knee, right thigh, and step back. Plank pose for 3, 2, and 1. Set the knees and the hips back down. Bring your hands by your side. From here, you're going to come all the way back. Child's pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Bend the knee. The right knee is going to come behind the right wrist. Right foot behind the left wrist. Set yourself up. Square your hips off to the front of the room. Inhale. Find that length and forward fold. So belly is nice and soft here. Let's take one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands by your side. Push yourself up. You're going to swing your left leg out that's behind you, out in front of you. Bring your right foot in towards your groin. Inhale, find length, and fold over the left leg. Inhale and exhale. Walk yourself back up. Swing that leg back out behind you. Tuck your toes under and step back, downward facing dog. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. Inhale the left leg to lift, bend the knee, and step the foot through. Setting yourself up, your left knee behind your left wrist, left foot behind the right. Find length and fold forward. Inhale to rise. Go ahead and bring the right leg out in front of you this time. Inhale to find length and exhale to fold forward any amount. Inhale and walking your hands back up. Go ahead and stepping your left foot out to meet the right. Bend the knees and we'll slowly lower all the way down onto our backs. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Maybe you take a twist, dropping both knees to the left, gaze to the right. Come back through center, drop both knees to the right and gaze to the left. Coming back through center. Last piece of work. Lift up, wrap your arms around your knees, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze into a nice tight ball for 3, 2, and 1. Extend your legs out wide, arms out wide for your shavasana. So really just taking this moment to enjoy all those little surges of energy pulsating through the body. Showing a moment of gratitude for this body. Feeling free to stay here or otherwise slowly inviting movement back into the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, rotating the ankles and the wrists. Let's go ahead and reach the arms up overhead. Nice long body stretch. Reach, 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 reach. Release. Bend the knees, rolling over onto your side. And pushing yourself up to a seat. taking a few breaths here. Nice big inhale. And side out. Yogis, I hope you enjoyed this quick 30-minute energizing flow. I release videos every Sunday and Wednesday. I've also created a Facebook community page where you can go on there and drop in all of your suggestions for me on things you'd like to see up next on this channel. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, whenever it is that you decided to do this video. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Inhale the left leg to lift, bend the knee, and step the foot through. Inhale to rise. Go ahead and bring the right leg out in front of you this time. Inhale to find length, and exhale to fold forward any amount. Inhale, and walking your hands back up. Go ahead and stepping your left foot out to meet the right. Bend the knees, and we'll slowly lower all the way down onto our backs. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Maybe you take a twist, dropping both knees to the left, gaze to the right. Come back through center, drop both knees to the right and gaze to the left. Coming back through center. Last piece of work. Lift up, wrap your arms around your knees, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze into a nice tight ball for 3, 2, and 1. Extend your legs out wide, arms out wide for your shavasana. So really just taking this moment to enjoy all those little surges of energy pulsating through the body. Showing a moment of gratitude for this body. Feeling free to stay here or otherwise slowly inviting movement back into the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, rotating the ankles and the wrists. Let's go ahead and reach the arms up overhead. Nice long body stretch. Reach, 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 reach. Release. Bend the knees, rolling over onto your side. And pushing yourself up to a seat. Just taking a few breaths here. Nice big inhale. And side out. Yogis, I hope you enjoyed this quick 30-minute energizing flow. I release videos every Sunday and Wednesday. I've also created a Facebook community page where you can go on there and drop in all of your suggestions for me on things you'd like to see up next on this channel. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, whenever it is that you decided to do this video.